Real people, real celebrities, real talk.
Join the Breakfast Club. Blast off in your weekday morning, 6 to 10.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
Rose.
What's up, baby? What's up, baby? You know I had to come check in. Hood Billionaire in the building.
We missed you last week in Miami.
Believe that.
Traffic
believe
was
that.
crazy, they said.
It was super crazy.
I would have missed it anyway because
Yeah, she was drunk.
I was passed out.
She was done.
Oh, you already know.
She went to live on Sunday.
Yeah.
Live on Sunday, sleep at work Monday.
That's how I go in 305. You know what I'm saying?
I know, that was a
I got to catch
setup.
her in the 305 one night.
That was a setup.
I'm plotting on her.
I never seen you like that.
2 albums in 1 year. I haven't seen that since the days of Jay-Z and DMX.
DMX back in the day,
What
yeah.
made you want to do that this go around?
You know, that was one of the reasons, man, just to be in the class with some of the greats. You know what I'm saying? Why not? Why not flood the block?
Absolutely.
And this is supposed to be kind of like a brother album to Mastermind.
This was, you know, I wouldn't necessarily say a brother album, but, you know, just being 2 albums in 1 year, I just wanted to make sure, you know, they both played their part. And, you know, Mastermind was most definitely a more soulful album, a more wordy album, and this is most definitely a more southern 808 bass heavy club. You know, let's have a good time. You know what I'm talking about?
See, like
I
there's
saw
a
you
bigger
ain't-
plan. Like the plan is I'm gonna keep doing these albums,
Right.
get out my deal, and then stick them back up with some more money. That sounds like the Ross plan.
It's always that. It's always.
I saw you and K. Michelle getting
Number
real.
6?
Yeah. That's this actually number 7.
Number 7.
Yeah. This it's big money.
Damn.
This
Yeah,
big
you and
money.
K. Michelle was getting real sexy in the video. I
Yeah,
saw
we
it.
was. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to sexy K. Michelle.
You
She's
hit
super
that?
fine too.
Shut up.
I
Charlamagne,
did.
why would you
Nah,
say
I
that?
didn't.
I was watching how she tweeted about you.
Nah, you my dog. I
Yeah.
didn't. Nah, she real sexy though. Her future bright.
I was watching how she tweeted about you. I'm like,
future's
that seems a
Yeah,
little...
yeah.
I ain't never
Video.
heard Rick Ross claim that he was hitting nothing. Like,
you know,
you
I'm a boss. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like he just denied
You
everything.
know what I'm saying? Me and you could have had a pass. You know what I'm saying? Me, that's how
Ah,
we do
so
it.
you trying to say?
I sit right here with you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's good to know.
You know, that's how we do it. You know what I mean?
Because I saw you out with my homegirl Ming Lee, and people are saying you guys are dating.
Oh yeah, she real sexy. I like her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Charlamagne, ask him.
That's what, did he hit that?
Ming Lee, she's from Detroit, right?
I believe she is most definitely. Yeah,
right. She actually
is.
does a lot of hair stuff. She sells like
Yeah, she a boss. She
yeah,
a hood
she's a boss.
billionaire.
That's the
Yeah.
kind of woman you need.
Believe
Mr.
that.
Rick
I
Ross.
like that.
You need a boss.
One of your favorite theories?
Oh no, she did. Hey, nah, not at all. You know what I'm saying? She a hood billionaire. You know what I
Word.
mean? She's most definitely a boss.
Explain the hood billionaire thing.
You know, for me, when Hood Billionaire first come to my mind, that was just us. Like if we was on the block, you know what I'm saying, playing football, and your favorite car rolled by. You
That's
know what
my
I
car.
mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying, that type of vibe. That was most definitely the Hood Billionaire. Just something that wake the block up. You know what I
Gotcha.
mean? And it most definitely ain't about how much paper you got. It's just somebody being in position to do what it is they want to do.
Now, you know, the Ferguson situation happened this week.
Right.
Or the same day as the album drop, actually. So,
No indictment.
Yeah, does that affect the campaign a little bit?
I mean, it affected me. It kind of affected my spirit. You know what I mean? Condolences go out to the Brown family. And, it's just, being a black male and you sitting there, in your hotel by yourself and you just feel like, damn, it's been open season on black males a long time. You know, how long you expected it to go before this came to a head. And, and it turned up, it can only get worse. You dig? And I'm sitting there like, the way I'm feeling and like, yo, I don't want to spew the negativity the way I feel, but it's a problem, yo. You know what I mean? And we ain't going to stand for that.
Absolutely.
Now, speaking of hood billionaires, how's my brother Meek, man? What's going on with Meek? Is he going to get out anytime soon? We've been looking for him for the last 3 months.
You know how I feel is, we've got our hopes up and spirits up on several occasions. And we was let down, so I said I wouldn't feed into that. You know what I mean?
What's holding it back, though? I thought it was...
I mean, at the end of the day, the judge said it was potentially, up to 6 months. She wanted to sit him down and give him, certain courses that she felt he needed to go over. And like I told him, we not gonna fight the system. We gonna, work with her, whatever she need, whatever she asking for, so the homie could get home as soon as, as possible. You know what I mean? And that's what we got, you know what I mean? And, if you stretch it all the way out to 6 months, we wouldn't have no more than, a little more than if a month of that.
A month left.
Okay, now every time somebody puts up a post of Rick Ross, I see a bunch of pears underneath it.
Yeah.
What the hell does that mean?
I
didn't get a chance to check the album out yet.
The
I'm
pear
thinking it's something
diet.
from the album.
Nah, not at all. Nah, it's actually I was overseas. You know what I'm saying? One night, you know what I mean. We was drinking, the black bottles, and we had a good time. We had a sold out performance, and I went backstage, and the homie Tim Westwood was interviewing me. You know what I mean? And he was asking me about my diet, so on and so forth. And I just felt, at the time, the pear was a great word,
right.
To use as an example of, me just getting my diet a little better. Of course, that ain't all what
What you talking about? That's the way you eat, or that's the way your body shape? I don't understand what you're talking about. What do you mean pear?
Pear-shaped.
Nah,
I don't mean it like that. I'm like, what you talking? I don't get
That's
it.
what he eats, you fool.
Nah, meaning, just meaning, me getting, on my A game.
Eating a lot of fruit.
Because I'm shaped like 100 mil, baby. I'm shaped like 100 mil.
So
How much you lost like 100 something?
Nah, I've been on my Ross fit. You know what I mean? I've been working out.
Now
But,
explain it, because we've been seeing you doing it.
Yeah. So, it's really CrossFit. Mm-hmm. It's just in the middle of a sit-up. You might hit a blunt every now and then. That's CrossFit, you know what I'm saying?
Now I heard you and Reebok have linked back up together. From what I'm hearing, that you guys are
That's been for a while, I thought.
Oh, they're about to make the announcement.
Wow, what you...
True or false?
Wow, you...
You should have made it a theory. You should have made it a theory.
They said it's okay for you to talk about it now.
No. I don't want to
Press
speculate.
release today, isn't it?
Man, I don't want to speculate nothing. You know what I'm saying?
You serious?
Nothing.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
I say it.
That's what you saying. Huh?
Rick Ross and Reebok back together.
You saying that like you got the green like
Yeah,
Rick Ross.
she told you. Yeah, who told you?
Like Mr. Reebok
Mr.
himself
Reebok
said.
called me.
Reebok called you?
No, because I need to.
Did they send a check yet?
I need that scoop.
You wanna know how much he got?
I always had love for Reebok, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
It's still love, you know what I'm saying? We still shining. Shout out the whole, everybody over at Reebok. Shout out to, Todd, Damien. Shout out to Swiss, most definitely.
Okay.
Now you lost a lot of weight. A lot of people think you're just doing it just to look sexy, but they forgot you had some health problems at one point.
Yeah, most definitely. It wasn't 2 years ago, but I had 2 seizures.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely, and that's what made me just kind of like, I got to get on my A game. That's what made me start eating a little bit better, you know what I'm saying?
Pears.
Had to get me a chef, you know what I'm saying, and she like pears, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? So, and that coincided with the workout, you know what I mean? And I'm not trying to get no particular weight, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't chasing no, you know what I'm saying, no particular weight, and I still eat, how I want to eat, because I wouldn't be happy like, you know what I'm saying, that other way.
And said it makes your penis bigger too when you lose
Does
weight.
it?
Dr. Oz, remember Dr.
Yeah, you
Oz?
been kinky this morning. Yeah.
What? Dr. Oz was just
vibing.
up here and he said that.
It don't really balance out. You gotta lose like 25 pounds for every inch. Like
Yeah, he said that.
Damn, y'all talking something.
Where is it? We just had Dr. Oz
Why
here
you
last
blushing, Yee?
No, I'm not.
Nah, you vibing.
Yeah, I'm just talking about what's happening. Now, Freeway Rick Ross is doing a movie, and he said that he wanted to reach out to you to see if you guys could actually come together after battling legally for
That's
years.
weird.
And now
Nah.
he's saying, let's come together and
Ain't nothing to
collaborate.
come together about.
Mhm.
He do him.
All right, so there's no mending this.
Ain't nothing.
He
Bang!
talked a little crazy. He was talking crazy at one point.
That's what
He
busters do.
sued you. Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody do that.
But you actually won
Everybody
that.
do
You
that.
actually
Yeah,
won that.
yeah. Throw your lawsuit on the grass. Leave it there.
do you laugh at stuff like that when you like, oh, now you want to do business? Now you want me involved?
That's, at the end of the day, what else could it be? You know what I'm saying? If you was, and if you was who you say you was, you would have got out. And, we could have talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
We could have did that off the rip. And we talk about a lot of books and there's a lot of this going on, but they don't mention the 40 people he testified on and sent to prison for life. That's the information I seen because of lawsuits. That ain't in I don't hear none of that and everybody wearing the shirts. We don't do that where I'm from. And then you blame it on who used you. Nah, you told. It's called you testified. You told.
Yeah, I feel
Send
like it's
people
more
to prison.
beneficial when people reach out to you behind the scenes instead of publicly saying,
Yeah.
okay.
That's how I go though. And they play the G roll, but 305 in my yayo. That's where we from. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And we see this and you keep moving. That's why you gotta stay focused. You see these type of things and you keep moving and you get empowered and you just make sure you never become that type of person.
Right.
You know.
Now, the CEO of Maybach, when do you decide somebody's ready to drop a project? Because Meek was scheduled to come out this year, but Meek went to jail, and it seemed like Stalley came up to deck.
Right.
So would that have happened if Meek would have still been home? Or?
He most definitely, Stalley was still on deck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, he just went on tour with Lupe Fiasco, you know, and he was building his momentum, most definitely, the whole time.
What happened with Wale? We see, I mean, Wale just seemed fine one day. The next day, we seen a picture of him in the hospital. What was going on with Wale?
You know, he not to tell his business or something, but he said he just wasn't feeling good on his stomach, so he went and checked himself out, and he was good.
So when is a guy ready, you think? Like when?
To me, I feel you ready once you you know, you make your rounds, you do your groundwork, you know, and the fans in the streets tell you when they really ready for you.
Because I'm waiting on Gunplay.
Most definitely. And you know, Gunplay just one of them artists that's just getting to, you know, focus on his music.
I see him working now. Gunplay done shot 2 videos in the last week. He
most definitely.
He,
you know, shout
Gunplay
out to
working.
him and new joint him and Perrion J just dropped. But Gunplay hustling now. He grinding now, and you know that's what you need to do to just get the streets behind it, and you know to deliver that full project. But most definitely, my dog on deck.
Right.
Now, for you, Rick Ross, Hood Billionaire, you wanted to make sure that came out for Black Friday so people could be in the stores to get it. I know it's out now. And so, how do you feel about this album and the touring and everything?
As far as this album, I'm just excited. You know, we was able to put together another dope body of work and execute it and put it out. You know what I mean? So I got to salute Def Jam and everybody that came together on that. You know, me making history on that level, and we gonna grind this out. Next year we gonna we gonna really touch some of these festivals and stuff like that.
Is this your last album on Def Jam?
We're gonna chop it up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's just most definitely one of them things that we got some big moves to make, big decisions to make.
Now, question, you were signed to somebody before and you broke off and you did your own thing. It seems like you're that type of individual that would stay. Would you go the independent route? Would that be an option?
You know, every option is always an option. You know what I mean? It just come down to the small details. You know, but I got to always say the team over at Def Jam always been there for me. Anytime I wanted to, you know, point the gun and squeeze the trigger, we hit the target. You know what I mean? 5 #1 records. You know, 2 albums in 1 year.
It seems like you're one of the only artists over there that can actually say, this is when I want my album to come out, and it really comes out when you say it's going to.
Boss.
You ever call any of your artists and be like, look, man, you doing a little too much? Like Omarion was on Love and Hip Hop talking about not being circumcised.
You actually are going to be on Love and Hip Hop with Omarion.
Yeah. Shout out to my homie,
support.
man. Yeah. Well, that's my dog. You know, I ride for my dogs. You know what I'm saying?
But you never put your side and say that's a little too much information, Omarion.
Nah. You know, and you know, I ain't catch that episode right there.
But I know you heard about it.
I ain't catch that episode, but you know, just the homie, you know, he having fun with it. You know, him and his girl, they having fun with it. When I talk to him, you
with
know what
his uncircumcised penis?
Damn, yeah.
You disgusting, yo.
What?
You need to get something, yo. You gotta find you a man or something, man. Goodness gracious.
Hey, but check this out. You know his album Sex Playlist is finna drop next month, right on the top of December.
So as a CEO, do you think reality TV benefits him?
I mean, we gonna see.
He didn't embarrass himself.
Not at all. No. He did nothing to embarrass himself.
It was actually nice to see him. I think
he had a lot of fun.
women.
You know what I mean? Most definitely, him and his woman, and you know them doing their thing, and you know, just to grow. You get to see people grow. I think that's the real beauty of reality TV to me. You know what I mean? Is when you get to see them grow.
Now, you on social media a lot, and people have mixed reviews about the Hood Billionaire album. Do you think that they might just be feeling like you're getting redundant, like 2 Ross albums in a year might be too much? I don't know.
Or they just don't understand, you know, that hard music, you know, because this is 2 different types of music. This most definitely street music. You know, Hood Billionaire, this when you pull them Chevys out and you let the tops down. Everybody ain't going to understand this.
But it happens to every, you know, it's funny because you look at artists that have had long careers, it happens to everybody. Like you'll be your great, then all of a sudden it's just a moment where people are like, nah, I ain't with that right now. It happened to Hove, it happened to Nas, and then it's like you gotta.
Nah, the streets love this.
Yeah.
This for the streets speaking, you know, that's who representing for Hood Billionaire.
Absolutely.
Now, talk about the song Moving Bass on the album.
Yeah.
Because we have a different version that we've been playing up here.
Right.
And I know
it's amazing, by the way.
Right.
So what made you put, I don't know if it was like a legal thing or a clearance issue.
Explain the song, because we confused.
Right, most definitely. What it is me and Jay did the original version. Of course, Timbaland produced it. He had the session. You know, I guess, you know, he let his female artist.
Tink.
Tink.
She's dope.
Yeah, she most definitely, she did her thing. He let her, you know, play with the record. I actually went to the studio a couple months back and he played it for me. I told him, I see what you did, but, you know, put that on ice, homie. You know, I'm doing my thing with this on the album, you know. He produced it and, you know, the homie, he pulled the move, you know.
It's actually Envy's fault, by the way.
Is it?
Envy actually did.
This is like the second or third time.
Put it like this.
I'm gonna tell you.
We got 6 Tank records because of Envy.
All right, but go ahead. Let Ross finish saying what he's saying.
Oh, my bad.
You know, at the end of the day,
why don't you?
At the end of the day, you know, boss is moving boss ways, and that's something he gonna have to fix. So he may hit you about that.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he did.
He absolutely did.
He that ain't good.
Well, that was your fault, Envy. Sound like you got Tim in some trouble with Ross, bro.
I did like 5 times to Ross.
What you mean, stole records?
Well, I didn't steal them, but they landed. You learned
that from Clue, though. But you know what's so funny? When Timbaland was in here playing the records, I'm looking at Envy looking at me. I'm watching Envy, pressing the button, getting the joints.
Come on, don't tell him
he's a thief. You know what I'm saying?
So the moral of the story is don't ever let Envy hear no records unless it's on your equipment.
Now, Ross called me one time. Ross was like, yo, I don't know how you getting my records. I don't know whether to be mad or to be thankful for playing them. Stop playing my records.
Now, you know, Envy always squeeze that trigger. But yeah, you most definitely got homie jammed up.
Damn, yo. Come on, Envy.
Envy.
I told him
Tim's a nice guy, man. Tim don't bother nobody.
Okay.
Awkward.
So is that, how's everything with you and the Detroit situation? You and Trick? Has that y'all ever had a conversation?
No, there's nothing to conversate about. I'm getting money, man. Believe that.
You're a billionaire. Pairs.
Big time.
That's one thing about Ross. Ross don't stress nothing.
Nothing.
Ross keeps it moving. He don't stress a thing.
Man,
I always feel like Ross is the kind of person that you really could approach and, you know, behind the scenes, if there's ever an issue, and really have a conversation with, because you are a very rational, like.
I think it depends how you do it first. If you jump out there and say something crazy about him first, I don't think he will.
Yeah.
But I still, even, you know, things happen. As we all know, it's hip-hop. Things happen. And people can always come and mend situations. I feel like if it's behind the scenes, I don't feel like you're the type of person that's going to just, you know.
What?
Shut it down completely.
No,
like I feel like you would listen.
I don't know.
I think he'll
that
definitely shut it down.
I don't know where you get that
I mean,
from.
I feel like he listens. I don't know. I could be wrong.
How do you gauge those situations, though? Because you and Jeezy did piece everything up.
Yeah, we actually bumped into each other. That's how we did that. You know, we bumped into each other and we chopped it up right then. That's the way those type of things, if it's going to happen, that's how it happen.
Gotcha.
But usually.
Organically.
Yeah, if you usually step out there and, you know, it ain't going to get nothing.
Gotcha.
What's the next big venture for Rick Ross, by the way? Because obviously we've seen you blow up with the Bel Air. You got everybody drinking Bel Air. Now,
no, that's just, you know, we drinking Bel Air. We all just drinking.
No, everybody's drinking Bel Air.
Believe that.
Okay, so what's the next big venture for you? Because I know that you...
Audio cookbook.
Audio cookbook.
I'm telling you.
Why you keep saying that?
Lemon pepper.
Obviously, yes, the 25 wing stops. Like, what's the next big thing for you? Because I know you're always thinking ahead.
Yeah, most definitely. We finna go out to L.A. We finna check into this film thing.
Oh.
Believe that.
Okay.
Movies.
There we go.
All right, album in stores right now.
Album in stores right now.
What are these 6 things? These herbal.
Shout out to M-Sig. I'm an ambassador of that company. You know.
See, something else.
Yeah. You know, this past summer I was offered a very lucrative cigarette deal, but I don't smoke squares, so you know what I mean. I had to make up for that, and you know I vape like a boss anyway, so I got with the #1 company, M6. Yeah.
All right. Well, it's Rick Ross. The album in stores right now.
The boss.
Make sure you get it. And it's the Breakfast Club. Rick Ross.